or www.dihub.com. Streaming Hub is fully licensed to play music, your number one online radio in Florida.
Streaming Hub Radio always brings the best artists straight to you. Today is no exception. I want to welcome to the show Tifa. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Fantastic. Liking the hair.
Thank you. I'm trying something different.
I like it. So, how you doing today? First, before we actually get into everything, I'm really happy to have you on the show because we haven't had a conversation in a very long time, and there's so much for us to catch up on. And first and foremost, how are you and the family during this wave of COVID? Everybody okay? I think she's a little frozen. Let's see. All right, let's just play a little music until we get her back. This is Right Up by Tifa.
Stepping at the dance, every man alive. Bump up, back up, left line wide. Watch how me roll, skirt right, everything alright. Them want some kitty, yeah. I know it's sweet.
And I was combo with Kalia. Right Up.
Ooh la la, them going crazy for it. Ooh la la, them lose them mind, them crazy for it.
We back it up and them wine to the floor. Watch how me twerk, back to the tour. And I'm in the point to the cars of roar. Everything going up, nothing else for.
Hold on to my waistline too, can't shake up my body and my waist. Don't move. Everybody in the war with the jump and stick, but me just catch it with the boom and I take.
Me a wine up my body, me nah need no band. So me a bubble, never walk on me and
Oh, the other me are the one dance. So if you want to see better play them pan. Stepping at the dance, every man alive.
bump up, back up, waistline wide.
Watch how me roll, skirt right,
everything alright.
them want some kitty, yeah.
I know it's sweet, pretty, yeah.
Them a say I want me get a body there.
My ex-big service, yeah.
Ooh la la, them going crazy for me.
Ooh la la, them lose them mind, them crazy for it.
Whiny, me love to whiny. Them man, them stay overtime me. When already can't stand up beside me. You hot, you know what time me.
Oh, my heart like fire. Man, them a watch me and put them desire. Yes, I move and I wine like fire. Turn around and I roll.
Me a plant it, look how me at. Them trap style me can't do that.
Yes, well, pretty and this something never got. Madam bullshit like style.
Love, stepping at the dance, every man alive.
Bump up, back up, waistline wide.
Watch how me roll, skirt right,
everything alright.
them want some kitty, yeah.
I know it's sweet, pretty, yeah.
Them a say I want me get a body there.
My ex-big service, yeah.
Ooh la la, them going crazy for me.
Ooh la la, them lose them mind, them crazy for me.
Hey, welcome back, my love.
I'm back. I had the phone because I'm doing an interview in the car, as you know. So I had the phone on the thingy, and you know the weather is like ridiculously hot. So the phone literally blacked out. I was like, oh my God, the iPhone needs to cool down before you can do the interview again. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But yeah. So it cooled down now. I had to move it.
Good. Glad you're back. So how is the family and everybody during this crazy COVID time?
I mean, we're good.
Everybody,
Thanks to technology. I mean, who can travel with travel and see each other? You know what I mean?
mhm.
I haven't seen my Canadian side of family though, and
Oh,
a large portion of us, a large portion of the family are Canadian. So I think they have had probably the longest lockdown. But I
Wow.
mean, thanks to technology, I mean, we talk, we snoop on everybody's Instagram, we, FaceTime, WhatsApp, whatever we need to do.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm so glad that at least you guys get a chance to at least connect and link up and everything like that.
Hmm.
So let's just talk a little bit about Good Girls Gone Bad EP that dropped in June of this year. Tell me a little bit about
July.
that.
I think it was
July.
last week. I think it was last month. So I was contacted by Ricardo from Our House Music. That's a music company out of the UK. And he was like, I have this idea. I just want to do an all girl project. I'm tired of these, you know, the regular shoot up, the regular kill it. You understand? So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I want to do a girl project and I want it to have meaning. Like, and I was like, I'm down for that. You know what I mean? Because I like to do projects that have meaning and I like EPs that have meaning. You know what I mean? Like things that tell a story.
Right.
Our life is really just a storybook. You know what I mean? And we just add melody and lyrics to it. So when he came to me with the idea, he's like, okay, so it's Good Girls Gone Bad, and so basically all of you guys have been played by this one man, and you're telling a story through song.
Nice.
You're telling your experience through song about this one man, but they do all I know. That's a player. And how we were all good girls, and he turned us into bad human beings, but we didn't take it out on each other. We took it back out on him.
I
So
love
basically, all of the songs are in sequence, and even the music videos that were shot were in sequence with the same guy.
I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to like go check it out on YouTube and see the whole thing. That is so awesome. I love the idea and the concept. So was it fun for you?
Yeah, it was fun for me in particular. I got to shoot with IKEA. That's also on the project. We actually shot our videos on the same day. So when we get together, it's like it's crazy. Shout out to IKEA. It's crazy fun on the set. You know what I mean? We got to dog out the same guy. So it was a lot of fun on the set. We took a lot of fun videos and crazy pictures, and it was fun for me. And I
Awesome.
mean, as a woman, we have that one ex, all of us that we just despise. So I mean, I don't think it's hard, especially as a writer, to just be all right. Let me channel this relationship and just done you in this song.
So it's we always have that one X. That
Yeah, I was like, we always have that one ex where we just if I could have take it back, I would have take it back. But yeah, I got
so
some good songs out of it.
I love that. So who are the other two girls on the project?
So Chanel Mirror, I mean, Chanel Mirror is one of the it girls now that everybody's talking about. So
Mhm.
Chanel Mirror is also on the project, and Rebecca, she's from Kenya. She's one of them Kenyan superstar people. So that's the four of us.
Like a nice little flavor from around the world and everyone's perspective of what's going on with this, and how you all deal with this one guy. I love that idea. I think that's a
hmm
great, great.
The
Uh,
sun came back out, and I don't want the phone to freeze, but yeah,
we're fighting it. We're fighting it all.
fighting it.
So I know everybody's process is different. So let me ask you this: when do you feel like you're most creative?
Um, I don't have a time to feel creative. It's weird with me. I don't have a time. With this project, it was a little bit easier because it's kind of like you get a homework assignment because you already know what the topic is. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
already know. Okay, just sing a song about bashing a guy. You already know what the topic is. You know what I mean? The trick is to come up with something creative. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the writing process for me is I probably light some candles, and if I like the rhythm, because I don't record on rhythms that I don't like. If I like the rhythm, I probably turn it up loud in the house and envision myself as the patron. That's what I write. I like to write from the patron and not just my perspective, but the patron. Okay, would I back to this? Would I wine to this in a party? You know what I mean? Or would this be insightful to me for me to say, wow, I always envision myself as the patron or the fan. And not just Tifa. Yeah, you can write from your own personal experiences, but you also have to take yourself outside. Because that's when you get lost. When you get caught up in yourself, that's when you get lost. And I think that's why after all these years, people kind of still drawn to me because them can identify. It's not just about me, but it's about their experiences.
I like that. That's definitely something different. I never heard an artist say that
Trust
they
me, I do. Like, even with when I did Big Bumper, I was just like, all right, a long time them not sing no good girl song at the time. And at the time, everybody was doing their butts and everybody was doing the butt injections. I was like, let me sing a song for them. You know what I mean? Let me sing a song for them because the reality is everybody's doing plastic surgery. Everybody's getting their butt injections. Let me sing a song for them. They are a part of the demographic. Why not? You know what I mean? And I was just like, what the girl with the big bumper there? And before that, I think probably the only thing glorifying bumpers was maybe Anaconda or what the guy name? Um oh my god, Becky, look at her but that song. You know what I'm saying? Before then nobody never and those are the things I like to sing about. As much as it might be simple. People identify with those things. You know what I mean? I like to think about relatable things. And I just
Mhm.
turned the music up and I was just like, I was looking behind me and I said, well, the bumper kind of up there, Natif. Make us sing a bumper song. And that's how the song came about.
I love that. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play a piece of Karma, which is a part of the EP,
Mm,
Good Girls Gone Bad, and we're gonna give some people a little taste of it. All right?
alrighty.
All right, here is Tifa with Karma on Streaming Hub Radio.
Always remember, remember, remember. Always remember, always remember, always remember. Don't forget. Always remember, always remember, remember, remember. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget that you broke it up. Mess around, broke it up. So while you bag a yapping, just cut it up, suck it up. Are you why my gun? Are you why my walk? Wet take a next man. Are you why you alone? Back out yes, yeah. Look me but your phone, you selfish man. Hey, you selfish man. Don't forget. You are the
You are
reason
the reason why we left.
put yourself in a this mess. You are the reason why there's no more me and you. Don't forget, you are the good man by your side. But you lied. The same friend where you follow, make sure them comfort you. Nobody come here with a success story, boy. But done with you. How I have put you like me, boy. You never know what to do. You want to stress me out like a roundabout. Yes, I don't feel that strength for myself. But don't get it out. Summary, kicking it around. So much take for myself, never deserve me out. Don't forget, you are the reason why we left. You put yourself in a this mess. You are the reason why there's no more me and you. Don't forget. You are the good man.
The one thing that I so love about you, Tifa, is not only can you DJ, have a phenomenal singing voice. And I love the fact that you can go back and forth and put it on. Not many people have that talent to really, straddle that line about that. Where is there singers in your family? Who's up?
Um, yes and no. I think a large part of it was from having training from a younger age. You know what I mean? From having performing arts training. Some people don't know, but I was a part of the Usher group for years, and I'm formally trained in like singing, dancing, acting. So we did the whole pantomime thing, the play thing, you know what I mean. So I
Mhm.
think that's where that comes from, like the ability to switch in and out and of it, and the formal training as a singer. What's crazy is when I started out as a singer, but they wouldn't play the singing songs. And then when Mr. Cranny girl, everybody was like, whoa. So I mean, and then afterwards, like I started to make my choruses more melodic. You know what I mean? I started to add harmonies to the songs and kind of give it a different flavor, kind of easy to a little bit. You know what I mean?
I love that. It's so interesting and so phenomenal about you because some of your old singing songs are so beautiful, and they're classics today. I mean, they could play today and no one would know that it was, aside from probably the rhythm that would tell you
Yeah.
that it was something back in the day, but you just absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna just switch gears a little bit and talk about what I'm so excited about because I'm a foodie. Your new restaurant. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I saw some pictures and I'm like, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to go. Um, what was your inspiration behind opening up this restaurant and wanting to
I
open up?
I come I come from a family of foodies, and I come from a family of people with restaurants. So my family has had restaurants in Jamaica, from Kingston to Ocherius to Rochester, New York to Canada to you name it. You know what I mean? My grandmother is Miss Dulcie. That's who I named the restaurant after. She had this popular restaurant in downtown Kingston from like the 60s. So everybody from Parliament and Ministry of Labour at that time was downtown. That's where they would come eat their lunch. That's where they would come eat their food until she died in the 90s. And then the restaurant closed down. I decided to make a move to the States. And I was just like, okay, at this point, it should be about me setting up myself to kind of live comfortably. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It can't just be about music all the time because, as we know, like sports, everybody have them time. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm in a new place. Let me just set some things up so I'm okay. If I when it is time to go back into music wholeheartedly or completely, or if whether I decide to or not, at least I have these things set. And I was just like, okay, let me bring those to foreign. Um, my grandma, unfortunately, when she died, she was to make the move to America. Was it America or Canada? She was to make the move overseas, and she never got the chance because cancer came into the whole equation, and she died before actually coming to the States. So I say, you know what? Let me bring my grandmother to foreign. Let's take this legacy over here and show people what we can do as a family and show people our recipes, our, you know what I mean, share the legacy of Miss Dulcie here, along with myself and my partner Andrew Ellis. So that's the whole concept about Dulcie's, and I not only wanted the regular cook shop, I could have done a regular cook shop. I didn't want that. I wanted modern luxury dining. I wanted, basically, when people ask me what it is, I tell them Dulcie's is if Margaritaville and Bahama Breeze had a baby, but just with better food and ambience.
I love it. I
So
love
that's what
it.
I
I
wanted. I mean, like especially in the heyday of like restaurants in Jamaica, like I wanted to create something like when we had Jamrock. I was younger then, but I thought it was so spectacular growing up. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Jamrock on a Saturday, or even Cuddy's when Cuddy's was in its prime.
yes, in the prime. Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Like that's what I wanted because there's when I looked, there was nothing here. You
And
know what I
Krista,
mean? There's nothing.
I agree with you. I agree with you. There's nothing. The concept that I'm seeing, the pictures that I've seen of the place, and the concept that you're trying to do, it is not here. Everything
No,
else
it's
is
not.
just a regular restaurant that you can go into, like a fast food. It's more fast food, um,
Hmm.
in as opposed to like really nice dining, upscale dining.
Yeah, I
So
wanted us to have something that was like a gym. You know what I mean? Somewhere where you can go and have awesome food, great drinks, a great ambience, a great staff. Because we're screening them people, like a great staff. And every now and again some entertainment. You know what I mean? Because some good entertainment, some maybe some good live bands. Who knows? You know what I mean?
it's
So I mean
important.
that's what I wanted to create, something different. As I said, it's Jamaican, but it's modern luxury dining.
So where we can find those?
Our doses is in Davie, Florida. We are not open yet. Soon. I tell people all the while, if I was in Jamaica and I said I was gonna open a restaurant, it'll be open in 2 weeks. But this is America. This is Florida. So you know it goes. There's protocol. There's rules. There's permits. There's inspections. There's, you know
Right,
what I mean. And we're literally building the space.
got you.
So I have to deal with architects. I have to deal with contractors, the works. So I mean, but you'll definitely have doses in fall.
I'm looking forward to finding out when it opens. I'll be there at the opening.
Listen, you have to be. You listen, people. Claudette has been one of those people that. So when is the restaurant opening? So when is the restaurant open? So when is the restaurant opening? She has to be there. Definitely. Front and center.
I have been nagging her. I feel really bad about it.
No, that's fine. That's
So
fine. You know what? That
I
just
got
shows the love.
yeah, I got so when I saw the pictures of when some of the interior, I got so excited.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait, I cannot wait. So I'm looking
definitely.
forward to it. Are we thinking like 2 months time, maybe end of year or something?
Ma'am, I said the fall. So you
Okay.
have it in the fall.
See, Tiff, I'm trying. All right. So I will not bother you anymore. I will pray and wait until I get my good food from Dulce's. I'm looking forward
No,
to
you
it.
definitely have an invitation because we're gonna have a big more than one grand opening actually. So you'll definitely be in the mix of things.
I love it. So, since you've been embarking on this journey, do you have any advice for folks who may be hesitant in taking a leap of faith like you did? I mean, even though, yeah, restaurants are in your family, so you have some people to lean back on, this is still your thing. So,
Yeah.
and some people, because now COVID has changed a lot for a lot of people.
Well, you
They,
know what? You know what? I don't mean to cut you, but you know what? I realized when everything shut down, food didn't. Even if you couldn't dine in, you could take out. When the
hmm
world stopped, food didn't stop because we all have to eat.
hmm
I could have done anything else. You know what I mean? I could have opened a boutique. What would have been the point of opening a boutique at the time? Because it's not like y'all had anywhere to go. I could have opened anything else, but I'm like, what's the one thing we can't live without? And I tell people all the while, they look at me strange. I tell people all the time, I'm like, who needs sex when they have food?
it's true. And also, you can go without sex, even though that, God forbid.
Exactly. That's a whole nother conversation.
But you cannot go
But
without some nice good food. So
exactly, even if you can't dine in, and I mean, as you can see, we have not opened it, but we've been catering because we have our kitchen. So we have
nice.
been catering. So with the catering, with the dining, we're about to do the dining, and we're gonna do takeout, and we're gonna do delivery. So it's not just have to come and sit in doses. You can stay home and order us. You know what I mean?
I
So
love that. What are some of the things that are on the menu? Because we didn't really talk about that.
I
Can
mean,
you
the
just
standard, the standard. Listen, the standard Jamaican things. I can tell you, it's the standard Jamaican things. It's as I said, it's Jamaican luxury dining. So, but we realize that we're in America and we have to cater to everybody. You know what I mean?
right?
So you can get your oxtail, your curry goat, your fried chicken, your jerk chicken, but you can also get your chicken and waffles, or your pasta, or your lasagna. You know what I mean? And one of the things that we look forward to is even our Jamaican brunch.
Oh, that's fun.
We'll get a little mix up. So you can get your stew chicken and grits. You know what I mean? You can get, ah, just to name a few. So as I say, you can come on a Sunday, you can get your ackee, but you can, as I say, you can get your chicken and waffles too. So
And then
it's
it's
just,
nice
it's
to explore too. As you know what I mean? With the brunch, you can now explore because maybe you might not have tried chicken and waffles, and you might want to try that. And people are, what's this ackee? I've heard ackee. I heard a lot about
uh-huh.
ackee. Yeah. So I like
Excuse me,
that. I love
definitely. So
fantastic.
I mean, we are Jamaican, but we do realize that we're in America, so we want to cater to everybody. It is a Jamaican restaurant, but that's why it's called Jamaican. This is Jamaican and everything because there's a little bit of everything also.
So you're saying to folks to just jump. Just go ahead and jump and take that leap of faith and you will definitely land somewhere.
Definitely, we have hired a team. We have a team of excellent professionals to bring you food and drink. Um, our head chef has had over, I'd probably say 30 to 35 years of experience between Jamaica and here at some of the world's greatest hotels and cruise ships, and you know what I mean. He know him thing. Mixologist that again will just mix the drinks off your face. So we're just really excited about opening. We can't wait to open. But as I say, we're in America, we're in Florida. We have to adhere to the rules and the protocols and come in soon.
Nice. We're gonna play because we got a few more minutes left. So I'm gonna quickly play a song, "The Best," and then
Yeah.
we'll come back, and then you can let people know how they can link up with you, and you know, and give them all your details and stuff like that. But we always gotta bustle over the music. So here is Tifa with the best on Streaming Hub Radio.
My body, him get, it body, the grasses, piss up, good luck, when my bum pan it, all the room panic, bad, pan the broom, she room pan it, I clutch my room pan it, make a quick like a tip tronic, to all the fit it all and the gymnastics, get it, gold medalist in that, Olympics, them have to give me cash prize, I'm a mad man with it. Sweetness, it a mad girl, she not stop breathing. Come me at the best. In the world, you don't love this. It a mad man with sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop.
Oh, Tifa. Bad gal. Oh, we love you. Let people know where they can follow you and get all the up-to-date information on you.
I mean, you can follow me at It's the Tifa. ITSTHETIFA. That's across the board. ITSTHETIFA on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm mostly on Instagram. People worry when I don't post in my stories because I post the most ridiculous things. But that's my Instagram there. And you can follow at Doses Jamaican for the restaurant, basically.
Do you have anything you want to say to your friends and family and fans out there?
I just want to say I love you guys and thank you for the years of support. I've been doing this since I was a baby. And I mean, I still got people rocking with me. In a life, you're going to have your ups and downs, but to just have still people rocking with you and loving you and giving you the support after so many years, it's just a blessing.
We thank you so much, Tifa, for rolling through Streaming Hub Radio and here on Crossing Border.
Thank you. Listen, people. She got me here, no makeup on, sitting in the car. But it's all good.
It's all love.
It's all good.
It's all love. I appreciate your support because it's rough coming out here without no makeup on. So
listen, thank God for some little good jeans. So
love you, Tifa. Make sure you follow her and catch the opening of her fantastic.
Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy DJ Money, the game changer, bringing you the crucial. I'll be bringing you exclusive interviews and playing your favorite genres, just like dancehall.
When me nice and summer gone, penny na me brain pushing up on the shoes be easy for me.
Giving you that type of Afrobeats.
When I thank God, I got it. Say God no ungodly. Oluwa na comfort me. When these people they come body me.
Wait, you thought I was done?